not a good start to a 30-mile day. I press snooze for about half an hour, having hot chocolate. So the deal is there's this 20-mile stretch where you can't camp unless you have a bear canister. And that's coming up in about 10 miles. So I don't just want to do 10 miles today, but I can't camp within that 20 miles either. Therefore, 30 miles, 30.8 to be exact, until the end of the boundary there. So it might just be a long day. I've done long days before. It was just a while ago. So apparently there's a thermal, oh, I can see it. That is kind of cool. Okay, there's a like a steam geyser that just comes out of the ground over here. It was a third of a mile off trail, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. But then I thought, nah, you know what? I came here to see some cool stuff, and this is super cool. Why not do an extra third of a mile? I'm already walking 1,000 of them. Caution, the ground is thin and brittle. Don't get burned. But look at that. Yeah, so it's just a lot of steam coming out of the ground. Right there. So now that that's done, oi, something biting me. Guess I'll just go backtrack that third of a mile. Hope that no chipmunks have tried to chew through my pack or anything. Oh well. I am realizing I probably shouldn't make big calls on camera because it feels like accountability, and I've still got 15 miles and it's 4 o'clock, which is kind of good because look, if you look at my previous mileage, for me to be able to do 15 miles already up until 4, that's pretty good. Usually my average, I think, has been around the 17, 18 mile mark. But to do another 15 miles, it's gonna hurt. I'm glad there's a cafe in Old Station and I can chill out for a while. Apparently they've got a killer breakfast. So if I just power on tonight till probably 2 a.m, I haven't really done the math, but I think it'll be after midnight. It'll be a late one. Then I'll have 6 miles in the morning to get to Old Station. I can have that killer breakfast and then just keep hiking. I don't need to resupply anything. I've got my food already. But a nice breakfast, a little bit of Wi-Fi maybe, call mum and dad. And a slightly easier day tomorrow. A much easier day tomorrow, let's be honest. 30 miles today. What was I thinking? Also, these are my gaiters. The whole idea is that dirt can't come in because they're velcroed down here. And they hook in up here. So it kind of just stops anything from getting in your shoe, which is so fun. I haven't stopped, oh actually sorry, I stopped once today to get a little prickle out of my shoe, which probably snuck in up here because it was around my toes. But apart from that, like I used to stop, gosh, maybe every half hour. Look at that. Oh, no dirt coming out. So exciting. I had cooler ones last year, but these will do the trick. Well, those first 15 miles took me 10 hours. Here's hoping the second 15 miles don't take so long. Did just see a baby bear. Did not see mama bear. That's a bit scary. All right, I haven't seen any more bears in the past few minutes. I just wanted to get past that. Black bears in and of themselves aren't that scary. They're kind of like an overgrown possum. Like, they'll go for your food, but if you leave them alone, they'll generally leave you alone, unless it's a mama bear with a cub and you get in between them. Which is why it's kind of scary to see a baby without its mum, because I didn't know what direction she might be, or if I'm in between them. But so far so good. I've been making a lot of noise, clapping my poles together, whistling, which does not help with the cardio, but just trying to let them know I'm here and that I would rather scare them off than the other way around. That river's getting louder. Literally had a guy tell me today that he went to cross this creek and it was 40 foot wide and there was a fallen down tree, but it was way too dodgy. So he decided just to take off his shoes and cross it, get his feet wet. And this is the creek. Like, look, I'm not super keen on crossing this branch. You could go for one of the skinny ones if you wanted to, but it's actually quite wide. I'm gonna be fine. It was a little bit scary, but I'm fine. I got there. Now I gotta climb up this. This is crazy. It's like a full-on rock scramble, like around some branches. I hope you can kind of guess how steep that is, because that is freaking steep. The mozzies are starting to come out, but I have a bug net now, and the sun is just about setting, so it is getting cold, and I have 10 miles to go. I can do it. It's going down. Honestly, I find this twilight scarier. All these big black shapes around me. And I've taken to not listening to the music through my headphones. I'm just blaring it as loud as my little iPhone speaker will go behind my head. Because again, just giving any animals that might be around some warning that I'm here and I'm coming. Alright, I'm only doing this once for you because it's creepy when I have no music on. I think I'm cured of solo night hiking as well. This has creeped me out, but I'm nearly there and I'm freaking stoked. Pop up that tent, get a false sense of security. Okay,